Hello, I'm Alan Paul Morgan. Thank you for clicking on to what is my review and thoughts of The Batman Return to Arkham, which is a combination of Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Two of the best games I have played on the last generation, the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and of course the Wii U, depending on where you look at that. Now, those games are brilliant. The stories, the voice work, the graphics at the time for those were top of the game. Absolutely brilliant. In this edition, and I'm playing the Xbox One version of this, the voice work is pretty much the same. It's just been brought over. The storyline's just been brought over, and all that. How the games look on this generation, on the Xbox One and the PS4, they look very dated for what it is. And apparently this has been happening quite a lot on these games, where to make a quick buck, they just glaze over, put a bit of a sugar coating on, or update the graphics and just move the game over to the next generation. I've heard this of BioShock Collection, they've done it on that. I've not played them, but it's just something I've read. They've done the same with this. Brilliant games that have just been let down a little bit by the updated graphics are just not that good, I believe. Yes, the storylines are good, they are brilliant games, and if you've not played them before, you're in for a treat with these. It's just not as good as it was visually. However, the combat system is the best that I've played in this sort of modern era for a game like this. It is brilliant. That's still there. The storyline and the voice acting is still there in these games. It's just let down by the poor graphics. But moving on to that. Right then, this is for the Xbox One. Now, if you are running a bit short, if you do get this game, if you are running a bit short on your system memory, this is where this game comes into its own, or games I should say, because not only do you get one disc, you get two discs. So you can play the one game or play the other. You can just free up a bit of memory, which is also a good thing. But inside the case you get all the typical DC advertisement stuff. You know, you got Suicide Squad there, you got Batman Assault on Arkham, which is very good, and Gotham, which I think is the worst piece of television I've ever seen since The Walking Dead. But moving on, yes, you've got to, you really have got to be going back in not that long ago nostalgia of the Arkham games. It looks good next to Arkham Knight on the shelf, and it's good to replay these without having to have like all sorts of different consoles, but updating these things onto new consoles. It's all there, it just doesn't look the same. But would I probably play through these two games? Yes. Why? Because I absolutely adored these games first time round, and I will be playing these again. It's just a shame that, yes, they said that, it says on the back here, now fully recreated using the latest Unreal technology. Are you sure you've fully recreated? Because they could have done a better job, because I thought in Arkham Knight it absolutely blew away with the graphical content, and I don't think you've done the job quite well on this one. But still, I enjoy the game because I love the Arkham games, so I'm going to play through this, but not for the graphical reasons. I'm going to try and not focus on the graphical things. I'm going to try and focus more on the story, the content, the combat system, the achievements, the Riddler trophies. I'm actually going to have a go this time round. So a really good game, if you can just avoid the graphics. Not that good. But are graphics the end of all bees and all? No, they're not. Look at Minecraft. Look how popular that game is. Are the graphics the best in the world? Not really, to be honest, but it's probably one of the most popular games on PC console at the moment. I can't stand the game, but there's many people who can't stand these Arkham games. Yeah, I absolutely adore them. So it's really a fan base thing, really, I think, with these. Story-wise, if you've played the Arkham Asylum games, you know what's coming up, and particularly at the end of Arkham City as well. But if you're new to these games, you're in for a treat story-wise there. And of course, all these do come with all the DLC that's ever been released for these games, but over and all, I would probably wait until you get these on the cheap. I did do a video of where you can get them from, and for what I paid for this, I thought it was pretty reasonable, because I really do adore these games. so much, and I enjoy the voice work. Anything with Mark Hamill and Kevin Connolly and doing the voice work of Batman and the Joker, I am there. I really am. But overall, I would hang on for this if you're really going to get it. Bargain bin. Get in the bargain bin. Didn't say that. But yeah, it was good, but they're just, nah.